Welcome to another edition of Jessica's Stories. Today's story is called The Incredible Worm, and I hope you enjoy it.
The Incredible Worm. Into a brook dropped a worm on a hook. "Bless my soul," said a trout with a yell. "What a marvellous treat, something tasty to eat, and I'm just getting peckish as well." The worm said, "I'm tasty, but don't be too hasty. To eat me would be a great blunder. As a matter of fact, I can dance, sing and act. In a word, I'm an absolute wonder." "So the worm entertains, or at least so he claims. Well, let us be the judge," said a pike. "We don't claim to be smart about theatre and art, but we certainly know what we like." So the worm said, "Righto, let's get on with the show," and he put on a tiny top hat, and from somewhere there came a small sparkling cane. "It's a promising start," said a sprat. Then the worm sang a song. It was bold, it was strong, and yet sentimental and sweet. Asked a bass, "Is it wrong to be moved by a song from a creature I'd happily eat?" And straight after that, the worm started to tap, and he tip-tapped his way round the hook. All the fish found his dancing and prancing entrancing. Soon others came over to look. Then the worm played guitar, he played blues, rock and ska, he played funk, he played punk, he played jive. All the fish folk applauded, and he felt well rewarded for letting the worm stay alive. Then the worm told those folks such hilarious jokes that they howled like they hadn't for years. "Oh, you've tickled me pink," said a freshwater shrimp as it laughed through its saltwater tears. The worm smiled and bowed and said thanks to the crowd. "My dear friends, you've been a generous bunch. Now I really must go." But the trout said, "Oh no, you're talented, clever and funny. However, I still want to eat you for lunch." All the fish made a fuss. They said, "What about us?" "Don't be daft," said a trout. "He's too small. Come along, let's not quibble. He's my little nibble. I spotted him first after all." Then the worm whispered sweetly, "Before you all eat me, please let me perform one last time. Gather close, take a look." Then he climbed up the hook and he tugged very hard on the line. With a great sudden swish, something swung past the fish, and into a net they were bundled. With a flip and a flop and a splash and a plop, straight into a churn they were tumbled. "So now what do you think of the show?" asked the shrimp. Said the trout, "Well, I really must say that young worm is a star. Without doubt he'll go far. At the end I was quite swept away." The boy cried, "Hurrah! That's my best catch by far." And he picked up his battered old churn. With a splosh and a splish he went off with his fish, and of course his incredible worm. The end.
That story was called The Incredible Worm. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, bye-bye.